Okay, no intro, no anything right now. This is going to be a different review than in the past that I've done because, in the past I usually break down positions, talk about what's going to be the greatest strength for the other team, what's going to be the greatest strength for our team, what do we have to do to capitalize to win. But in my mind, for this video, for this game, I'm just approaching it differently. There were quite a few comments left on my last video. Apparently people were taken aback with how angry I was in that video, and I'm not going back on that. I ragged on my team because they needed to be ragged on. I ragged on my team because they single-handedly lost a lot of things for this team, for this team's reputation, for this team's future. And they got embarrassed in a game that they had no right to be embarrassed in. But this is what we're going up against. We're going to go play the Kansas State Wildcats in Manhattan, Kansas, and this is going to be a much bigger game than I know personally I thought, and more than a lot of people thought going into it, but that's just a testament to Bill Snyder's coaching, his staff, the talent of his players. There was a lot of talk and a lot of speculation about, can Bill Snyder do it? Can Bill Snyder bring back his old glory to the Kansas State program? And so far, he's showing that he can do it. I mean, we first saw that back in 2009, the last time we played each other when they came to Norman. We went up on them pretty quick, but they came back. They came scratching back, and they gave us a little bit of a scare in Norman until we put it away. But This is going to be a team. Is it going to be a difficult game? Of course it is. It's on the road. It's in their house. They're a much better team than any of us ever thought. But more than that, the reason why I'm not breaking down different positions is because OU's greatest enemy in this game is themselves. I mean, they've pretty much lost any chance of getting to that national championship. And I know some people are saying, you still got an outside chance, you still got this, you still got that. No, in my opinion, there are way too many talented teams ahead of us that could go undefeated right now. I'm just not even holding out hope. It's not because I've given up on this team. It's just because there are a lot of really great teams in college football ranked ahead of us right now that could go undefeated. I mean, that's just the way I see it. But a BCS Bowl and the Big 12 Championship is still very much in reach, and that's what we're playing for right now. Also, we're playing to get our pride and our swagger back in this game. But OU's greatest enemy is themselves. How let down are we going to be, after that loss at home, after the loss of the national title run, how let down are we going to be going into this game against Kansas State? Because if we beat ourselves before we even hit Manhattan, you might as well chalk off this win to KSU because they're going to come to play. OU just has to shake it off. OU has to reset their eyes and their minds on the new goals at hand, which are still very well in reach, and you just can't give up. That's the thing. You got to find your identity offensively and defensively because, as we saw from the last game, you kind of lost it. I mean, you were showing it back there near the end, but like I said in the last video, too little, too late. So, guys, this isn't as big of an in-depth video as I needed, but, I honestly believe in my Sooners. I do believe in OU. No matter how angry I get at them, I'll get angry. I'll record my raw reactions, but I still love this team, and I still stand behind this team 100% no matter what. Ward and Whaley are expected to play. I haven't heard anything about Fleming. We'll see how this goes. But I have every confidence that OU can pull this game out. I think if this team really wants to make a difference and really wants to show just how much they are willing to achieve whatever goal they want, they're going to have to show that in this game. They're going to have to leave a pretty resolute statement, not just for themselves to see, but for everyone else. Guys, that's pretty much all I got to say. I think OU really can go into Manhattan and pull out the win. And I'll watch, just like I've watched every game. A Sooner fan till I die. As the song goes, I'm a Sooner born, Sooner bred. When I die, I'll be a Sooner dead. And I'm looking forward to a great college football game against the Wildcats. A program that is very much on the rise and deservedly so. So, all right, Pussycats. See you in Manhattan. Boomer Sooner.